Well, let me go play my playoff game.
There are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out in
What?
Power Field and Mile High in Denver.
Do it look like I'm playing Harry Potter? Do it look like it? Stop. Leave my TV alone.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the division.
Damn, my boy, pooch kicks already, huh? That's your dumb ass good.
Wishing he had a mulligan.
Is it pooch kicks or your ass just throwing that bitch like that on purpose? I hope you ain't doing it on purpose.
But it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They faked the handoff. Now Murray.
Why the nigga fucking fell? He slipped. My boy slipped on the ground.
Awkwardly, it almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go.
KJ Hamler slipped on the fucking field. Yeah, come on now. Get this turf up out of here.
He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us to their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On the counter, here's Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
From the 16, Murray. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's going to be marked down just outside.
Yeah, you keep playing me like that, but I'm gonna lower that goddamn shoulder on your ass, boy.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, and they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it was.
That's a great that shit. Maybe I could have got some yards.
Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Oh, wow. That should say 14 miles going to the left, but that bitch don't reach an inch. All right.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays.
Come on, I know you can run the ball.
Magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Damn. I ain't need you to get hurt. Come on, bro.
Staple of their defense is built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, here's Hall. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 43.
Oh. He ain't even watching this shit as you can.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return.
Yeah, I'm talking the shit out there.
For the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. They give it to Williams, running right. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Stopped in his tracks by Ahmad Gardner.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they're trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Finds Dulcich out left side. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the 1st down. Drive 1 is they had to be pretty frustrated because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them down and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points. Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Now Hall to start the drive. Oh, what a move. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
What he just did? How the fuck he get niggas back there so quick?
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Hall again on 2nd down.
How is he getting like this?
Now he's going to get this all
the way down
inside the 30.
Run that pistol again.
That's good for 21
You got some for that shit. Run that motherfucker again. Yeah, I know exactly what he's going to go do.
Control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. An 18-yard touchdown run.
Okay.
And the Jets are on the board first here in this division round matchup. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded right around the 8. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they... He's got a man, complete. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Ronnie Anderson, 55 yards. And the Broncos strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point through the snowflake, second good. They take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive. Because I think this offense will bring out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Hall again on 2nd down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They go play action with Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there.
That was a nice little second play.
It's 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. This is taken at the 23, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
Here's Murray from midfield. Got his man, it's Dulcich. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's Murray.
Dumb.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
That's on
me.
me.
Possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot a good return.
I knew that. I took that
Down
one,
to
bro.
him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Come on, man.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
I got a whole lot of bullshit right now.
Strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. They'll run with Hall. And he is
Yeah, go and push him in there, Brownie.
New York. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are once again back in front. Well, fair to say,
he can kick that, but he can go for 2.
And he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Wilson going to throw for it. To the end zone, but not
I knew he was going to do that.
Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was, and one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Murray now on first down. Trying to improvise. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. And he used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Robbie Anderson as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And Howie clanks it.
Yeah, so I got to make that bitch go to the left a little bit.
No good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second and 6. Here's Hall again. And some room to run now. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in.
Josh, can you live? Go sit down somewhere, man. Stop asking. That's your drink.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal
He
line, especially on
gonna go
2-point
for 2
tries,
from now
sometimes the
on.
QB's best friend is a big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Murray now on first down. It's incomplete.
That's not who I threw it to.
Couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Murray now. This one swung out to Williams. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Murray. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw
to the
that one into
mid,
coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
Man, stop letting that nigga run on y'all, bro. Like, damn, that's all it is. Come on now. Shit. Bring some blitzes or something. That's all he's doing, just running. Come on. Run up the middle. Come on. That's all he's doing, running. Oh, he got a fucking Ricky run.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Now we ain't got nothing to stop this shit.
178 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Stop fucking with shit.
He'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Hall again. And good work there in open space.
He's just going to run that bitch. Come on, y'all.
32. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just
no back
lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And a dump off here to Robinson.
Got my eyes.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back
Yeah,
near the 40 at the 39.
Man.
So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They go play action now. Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. How about that? They weathered the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Hall.
Bro, he dropped that ball. What the fuck?
From 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real. And I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players. But you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
All again on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in for a Jets.
I never seen that shit.
Breece Hall, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. And that is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They've forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On play action, it's Murray. Open man is Anderson. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I gotta be able to play fucking tight fucking passes and shit.
You cannot write these guys off.
I ain't still him a quarterback. That's roughing the passer.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
That's all
They
right.
get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick-6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced.
Oh, wow.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he brings this
Save momentum.
It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown.
Nothing to do with that.
Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really, you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag
is
down
in
the backfield.
Come on, man.
Let's get the call. Quinn Miners, 3rd-round pick in 2021, called for the penalty. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Murray now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move
the sticks. That's just ass.
He didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
He got them damn ball hawking shit on. They ain't got no skills. What's that auto ball hawking shit?
Take possession of the football. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
Here we go. Set.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Let's go now.
And they will take a knee here. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference champ.